So today, the 5th of December, marks 10 years since our first democratically elected president, Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela, passed away. That was in 2013. And in the lead up to today, I've been reflecting on how we should remember people like him, who are founding fathers and founding mothers of our democratic South Africa. And I think it is tempting to speak about specific events in his life, some of which are really hotly contested by South Africans who are living now and people across the world, and decide whether certain things should have been done in a different way or not. But personally, I really think that Madiba and others of his generation did the best they could. I think they lived their life to the full. They lived a life of struggle, immense suffering, so that we may have the space that we have now to deepen our democracy, to build the kind of South Africa that has still not been achieved, that they fought for much of their lives. In fact, for the majority of his life and the majority of the life of all of his peers. And I think it's much less about what happened in the specific events of his life and more about the meaning of his legacy, for what we need to do now, the kind of struggles we need to get into. Whether we can sit idly and be passive observers in shaping our political future and leave it to only a few people to do so. I think if we learn anything from Madiba's life, it is that it is our duty, it is our responsibility, especially now when we are generally not going to get arrested for engaging in politics, to actively participate in trying to shape the future of our country, to solve the very many problems from which millions of South Africans are suffering every day. And I think if there is one big lesson that all of us can take from Madiba's life, it is that even if you are from a village, even if you're from a really poor background, you are capable of really extraordinary things if you place yourself in the spaces and the path of the struggles that the South African people need to wage right now in order to build the future that we're all looking for. And so I choose to remember Madiba as one of the founding fathers of our democracy in that way, that all of us need to recommit ourselves to finishing the job. We need to finish the job so that we get the South Africa that we deserve. Rest in peace, Madiba.